Hello friend, today in this class we'll check how we can get the value from a map. Also we'll check how we can run the for loop of a key set. Okay. Also we'll check the if statement and the switch statement and how does it works. So let's open the developer console and let's start this class. So I have already opened this, so it's just refreshing. Let me open the anonymous window. Let me close all debug logs. Okay. Now I am opening the anonymous window. Okay. Okay, so these are the code from the last class. So let's start from new now. Okay, so today we'll check map with list. Okay, so just assume we want to make it like when we'll type A, it should come with the value AA, BB, and CC. Okay, or else you can see like AAA and BBB. So make it more simple. Okay, so A, and similarly for B, W, BB, okay. Similarly for D, C, okay. So here you can see one thing like C. The key is a single string, okay. Means this is a string and this string is consuming there are total three values, okay. So this is also a string, but it has multiple values, okay. So what we need to do here? First we'll create a map and here we'll decide the key. Key should be type of what? String. So we'll keep here key as string. Now here the values are string, but it is assuming multiple values. So here we'll create a list of string. Okay. Now we'll keep like map of list. Okay. So same thing. Just we need to copy this and make a variable same. Now just we need to assign the values now here. So see here the thing is the key is a string but the values should be a type of list of a string. Okay, here the bracket is missing, just let me put the bracket. Okay, so here list of string we need to first create, then what we can do, we can assign the values inside this map. Okay, so here what it will accept, it will accept the list of string. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll create a list of string. Okay, so list of string. Okay, and new list of string. Now what we'll do, we'll just assign the value in line. Okay, so here what it is accepting, it will accept like AA, it should contain A and double A double. Okay, so we just what we did, we just assign this value with this particular values. Okay, in this list we have added these three values. Okay, now to differentiate it, what we'll do, we'll just create a okay, list of string A. Similarly we'll do list of string B. Okay, similarly C and D, C and D. Okay, so just let me update this. Okay, so now we have total four different list. Okay, list of string and it's assigned with different values. Okay, now we need to assign these values to this map. So for that, here we need to make sure we are adding the correct key here. Okay, so for A it should be a type of string, so simply it will be A. Okay, now with this A we need to put the value, so value is list of string. Okay, and this variable is also list of string, so we can simply assign this here. Okay, so now this map is containing a key which is a and the value of this, okay, this list. Similarly, we need to put all values, okay. So this will be b, c and d, okay. b, c and d. Now let's debug this. We are debugging this map of list. Now just select this code and execute highlighted, and this checkbox is checked already, okay. So it will open the log. So just filter by debug only. So here you can see A is the key and the value is double A, triple A and double A, double A, okay. So here you can see this is a single key and this is a list, okay, list of string. So similarly, what you can do is, now just assume you want to get the value of particular A, like with A, how many strings are there, okay. For that, what you need to do is simply let's debug this system dot debug, okay. Now we just what we want, okay, we want value of A, okay. So here what we will do, simply put this variable whatever map we have created, then dot get. Now here which key value you want, okay, just assume you want the value for key A. So you want the value of key A, so just put the A, okay. So here key is string type, so I pass the string type with the same value, okay, whatever you have added here, okay. Now just debug this, we'll get the value from key A. So here see, this we have added hard coded right map of list A, and from A we are getting these three values, double A, triple A, double A, double A, okay. So now similarly you can do one thing, if you want like value of C, D or B, just simply need to pass the key here and you'll get the value here, okay. So I just I'm trying to get the value from key C, so it will return me the C values, okay. So from C we get these values, okay. Now just assume, so if you want to make it like with integer, okay, it's same, just you need to make sure you are passing this as an integer value, okay, nothing more changes, just you need to pass this value as a integer value. Now what you need to do is, instead of C we'll call here 3. So whatever key variable, like what type of key you will create here, just same thing you need to pass here so that it matches with your key and it return you the exact value, okay. Now let's execute again, it should return, okay, it is what it is saying, okay. So we have updated here, but forget to update here, just I have updated. Now select and execute. Now see, I passed 3 but still got the same value since the key is matching, okay. Key is matched here. We have kept 3 with this value, list of C, so we got the value of C, okay. Now just assume like you want to run a loop inside these values, okay, or else once you get the value like key and you want to run a loop inside this value, okay. So okay, let's first discuss about the loop, what exactly loop does, okay. So just as we are running a loop, so just I'm taking a integer I equals to 0, okay. Now I should run till less than 10, okay, and here I am increasing the value of I. So if you will check here, if I try to debug system debug here, okay, if I debug this value of I, what it will do, first value is 0 which is initially assigned, okay. So first value is 0, it will come automatically, then it will increase the value, okay, with I plus plus, means it will increase by plus 1, okay. So if you run here, then you will get the value from 0 to 9, okay. Now I'll explain why 0 to 9. So we got 0 to 9. Why? Because we have kept the condition here. It should be less than 10. So once I is printed, it is increased by 1. So second time it is 1. So still it is less than 10. Again it come inside this for loop. Okay. And it come here. And so at the end it's run up to 9, 10 time. Okay. From 0. And it give you the output 0 to 9. Okay. Now here, like, just if you try to add something, just assume if it is okay. Now here we are checking the if condition. If condition is, it's very simple. Like, see, I here, if the I equals to 0, I equals to 0 means it will, at the first time it will be 0. Okay, if it is 0, then just debug this. Okay, and after running this, if it is 0, it matches, then break it. Okay, so what will happen if this condition matches? If I equals to 0, okay, then it will break the loop and it will not run further. Okay, so let me put this outside as well so that you get to know. Okay, like it is from inside the if condition or outside the if condition. Okay, now if we'll run this, what will happen? Let's check. Okay, now see, inside 0, and after inside 0 it break here. Okay, so this loop will not run if this condition matches, and it will break here. Just assume if we increase this to 5, then what will happen? It will print up to 5, then it will break. Okay, so here you can see 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and here 5. Okay, and why it is came outside? Because this particular condition is not matching. Okay, since I equals to 0, so it came here. Okay, I equals to 1, so it again outside. So once it is I equals to 5, then it is coming to inside and it's printing the value of I. Okay, now hopefully this for loop is clear here. So what we'll do now, here we'll run the for loop for this map, whatever map we have created. Okay, so just assume this is the for loop. Okay, sorry, this is the map, and in this map the key set is integer. Okay, so you need to make sure you are running the loop with the type of integer variable. Okay, so this is the map, and dot get dot key set. Okay, and this is integer, so here you need to mention a value. Okay, and like variable, sorry, it should, you need to mention a variable here, so we just mention the variable as key. Okay, now if we debug this, we'll get all the key sets. Okay, it will not run on it, so I need to select all. Let me comment out this thing, and I'm selecting this map and running. Okay, so you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, these are the key, and this key we have assigned here. So what it returns, key set returns the value of each key. Okay, and if you want to just check how many keys we have, simply debug the key set. Okay, system dot debug, this is, here you can say like key. Okay, so these are the key, and similarly we can get the values from this map. Okay, so we need to pass here values. Simple. Okay, now just select this and execute. You'll get all the key and value in different logs. Okay, like, yeah, in different debug logs. So here see, key is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so key is 1, 2, 3, 4, and values are this A, B, C, and D. Okay, So we got the values here and key here. So now inside this loop, why we run in integer? Since the value of key is like the key variable type is integer, so we run the for loop with integer and we assign this variable name, then we get the key set and we are running this. Okay, now just assume inside this loop you want the values in a single lines. Okay, so see, this is also a list, correct? So again you need to run the loop. So for that, what you need to just run the loop again. Okay, and here what you need to do is you need to get the value. Okay, so to get the value, this is the variable name of our map. Then from here get, and you want the first value here. So first value is, it will automatically come 1. Here we already check, right? Here you already check first 1, 2, and 3, then 4 is coming. So first it will come 1, first key, then second key, then third key, and fourth key. Okay. So here you will get all the keys here one by one from this loop. Okay. So once this loop will run, then it will run particular this loop. Okay. So now here what you have list of string, correct? So here you have list of string. So you need to run the loop with string. Fine. So here you need to name this variable. So you have get now variable as string, and you got the value from this map. Okay. So now let's debug this as well. System dot debug, and here we will get the value. Okay. Here you got the value is a form of string, since it will come one by one here. Okay, from this particular list. Fine. So, and this is the key, and you can debug this as well, like which key you are getting here. Okay, let me comment out this as well. Okay, so here you can see for key 1 we are getting this value a, for key 2 then b, and c, for 3 c, and for d. Okay, for 4 we got d. Okay, it seems I have type b here. Let me update. Okay, so the thing is, first we run the loop with the set of key, okay, which is 1 2 3 4. Inside that for loop we get the value from this key, so these values are also a list. So we run the another loop, and from this loop we get this different values. Okay, so hopefully it is clear. And since here you can see we are running loop inside another loop. Okay, so this is called a nested loop. Okay, now let's check. So we have checked here if condition. Okay, let me explain in brief here with another example. Okay, just take integer marks with, so this is I am explaining if else. Okay, so marks I'm just taking as 60. Here the if condition is very simple. If this particular marks is greater than, okay, greater than 90, then just debug. Six greater. Okay, if it is less than, so here if else. Okay, so what will check here, it will again match this particular value. Okay, first it will check this value. If marks, so it should be same. Okay, marks is less than 60, then it will be less. Okay, so less. Now here just let me put 90, so it will be more clear. And if both if condition not matches, then just print else. Okay, so it will be just as on I am keeping equal. Okay, so here the value is 60, so what will happen, it will not match. Here it is 60, 60 is greater than, it's not greater, right? So it will not come here. 60 is less than 90, so it will come here, it will print this. Okay, so now let me execute this. Else we have missed something. Okay, so it should, okay. There was a syntax issue, so I written if else. Okay, it should be like else if. Okay, so here marks less than 90, then so see here what you got here, value less. Why? Because this marks is less than 90. Just assume we keep here now 100. So 100 is greater than 90, so this greater should come. Okay, so greater, fine. And just assume we keep like not less than, not equal. If we just keep 90 here, then it will go to else condition. Since it's not greater or not less, it's equal, so it will come to equal, fine. So it came to equal. Okay, now same thing we can do with switch statement. Okay, now see we have the same integer. Okay, now here it's very simple syntax. So you need to switch on marks. So this should be the expression. Okay, now when mark is 100, okay, just debug greater. Okay, when mark is 60, okay, just print less. Okay, and here how we can apply the else condition, simply when else it will be equal. Okay, so here marks is 90, so it will not match. Okay, here also it will not match, so it will come to else condition, it will print equal. Okay, so execute this. Again something is missing. Okay, this semicolon is missing here. Okay, so just filter this, debug only, so you can see it's equal. Okay, now here how we can apply or conditions. So simply keep in mind we cannot do like this 90. Okay, we cannot any apply any condition here. Okay, it will throw an error, it will not allow. Okay, so here if you want to make it like with or condition, simply put here comma. So see why greater came, because we kept comma, means it is with or condition. If we keep here 60 also, then this 2 will never come. Okay, see this can come because it's a L condition. Okay, if we keep like something else 900, then it will come to else. Why? Because this all three conditions are not matching. Okay, so let's debug this, it should come to equal. Okay, 60 occurs more than on when punches this switch statement. Okay, so let me check what happened. So okay, so here 60 is here as well and here as well. Okay, so we cannot keep the same value in two places. So here either you need to update here or here. So let me update here itself. So just click on debug only. So now it's run successfully, right? So here you can see this is equal. Why? This value is 900. Okay, so thank you friends.